Hey YouTube, I've decided to address a topic today that I've received quite a few comments on my YouTube videos, specifically my videos about single mothers. Some guys raised by single mothers struggle to understand some of the life lesson you get from having a father in your childhood. I have decided to list a few in this video. Some will be lessons I have learned from my father and some will be from other dad. First and foremost, without exception, believe in yourself. In order to reach your goals, you have to think you can do them. I'm pretty sure 99% of guys who do have a dad in their life will agree they did learn this life lesson. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comment section below. This life lesson is such a crucial one as well because there will be many individuals who will tell you that you cannot do something, so don't worry. Those individuals are speaking from their own perspectives and not yours. We impose our own restrictions on ourselves. Every piece of self-help advice about never giving up, having faith in oneself, and realizing everything is possible that you may see or hear all the time. It may sound cliche, but it is accurate. There is a reason why this piece of advice has endured the passage of time for so long. You can enhance or do practically anything, up to a point. Never question your abilities. Take risks once more. It's sought to make mistakes since learning from them is crucial. Push yourself, dare to achieve big things, and if you fall short, pick yourself up, get back up, and try again. Never not try something for fear you might fail or make mistakes. Growth comes from learning from your experience. Don't always choose the safe route. There are many explorers and courageous guys throughout history who would not have accomplished anything if they hadn't had the courage. Columbus would not have discovered America if he had never left the harbor. If you never believed in yourself or was afraid to try new things, how can you one day encourage your son to take chances early on, to the thing that worries you, to push him to make that jump, make that leap, toss that ball, or catch that fish? You won't be able to. You don't want to pass your lack of confidence to your child. Confront your issues. Give them their proper names. Learn to handle them on your own. Brave people act in this manner. A man who acknowledges his difficulties and makes an effort to address them is stronger than a man who denies having them. In the long run, your troubles will damage you more if you avoid them and act as though they don't exist. You will fall more times than you can count because life is difficult. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. What matters is that you get back up and continue to stand up for what you believe in. Life gets increasingly difficult as a man ages. Finding happiness is challenging, compliments are few, and suffering always weighs heavily in lines. Being rejected, refused, and insulted are all common occurrences in a man's life. Simply embrace it from the beginning, work tirelessly, and then take time to recuperate. Then take responsibility. Expect to get called out if you do something half-heartedly. Many people miss out on opportunities because, when they come knocking on their door frequently, they choose to ignore them because they demand effort. Nothing good in life is found without effort. Nothing else will bring you where you desire except for hard work. Stop seeking for a hack. All the people you think have it easy in life, there would have been a time in their life where they didn't have that and had to work for it. Even people that are born in a rich family, they still had to work it. While maybe not the spoiled brat that inherits it all, but the father or grandfather or whoever was that made that family rich, who had started from zero and then benefited generations to come. The persons who made a success in the stock market trade spent years studying the market. The tree is cut down by numerous precision strikes rather than one decisive stroke. Always consider the viewpoint of the other party. Every tale has two sides. If you have to apologize, do so sincerely. That is the fundamental component of being a man of honor and staying true to oneself. Selfish people are always seen as cheats and parasites who have little empathy for others and are bad for business, to say the least. Make your own choices if you want to live a happy, respected life. Someone doesn't necessarily know what's best for you just because they have more education than you do. If you do make mistakes, be sure they are your own and not someone else's. Make your own decisions without seeking advice or consulting anyone first. Loyalty is not a character weakness. When things work out, people remember who was still their friend. Keep those folks close and prove to the snakes that devotion is not a sign of weakness. Being loyal and remembering the people that helped you is not a negative thing. Loyalty is the most important quality of a man. Loyalty is getting up at 5 in the morning to fix your friend's broken pipe because he helped you out when you needed it. Maintain your word. Once broken, it cannot be repaired. If you have a solid reputation for honesty and integrity, you will be granted the benefit of the doubt when you need it. Keep in mind that reputation may be destroyed in a matter of seconds but takes years to build. People often will focus more on bad points rather than the good. If you spend years helping someone out but then let them down, once that one time you let them down will stick in their mind as if it completely wipes all those years of no issues. We are all guilty of it. We receive good experience from somewhere, we won't tell anyone, but one bad experience, and we will go on Twitter, Facebook, star-ringing people and announcing it to the entire world. It's just how human brain works. Can't stress enough how important it is to maintain your word throughout the day, because that is how you establish yourself. Even a small mistake here and then might put you back years. Respect must be gained. It must be gained by maintaining your word and carrying out what you promised. You say you will do something, then do it. Character can't be purchased. People frequently seek respect from our insecure male husks. People who yell at you from positions of power frequently do so because they've been there for a long time, while you're young and on your way up, and are unhappy with where they've ended up. People who use unethical tactics to get respect never receive it. Until they lose all control, they are feared or avoided before being spit on. It is a principle found in nature. In the chimpanzee tribe, the huge, brutish monkey never remains for very long. Instead, the other monkeys band up and are brutally killed. Others will appreciate you if you give them a service, fulfill your word, and conduct yourself with honor and respect. Since you've never let them down, they'll be ready to take any measure to protect you. Now, those of you who love to quit, why even consider quitting? It's logically so foolish. Forget about your feelings. Don't become angry with life and act out as women do. Whether it's gaining that scholarship, earning money, landing that contract, or mastering that kick, you set out to do something that, more often than not, someone else in life has already done. You have witnessed evidence of the efficacy of the procedure in training. People who did it before you were successful. They weren't born successful. They got there, and I'm sure they felt like quitting at some point. Boo, they didn't. The mechanism is plainly functional. It's a surefire method to arrive at something you choose yourself, but you choose to give up. How foolish and weak you must be to give up on something that is certain to provide benefits. Make wise goal selections, then have faith in the process. Never again dare to give up. Keep these guidelines in mind forever and follow them in all you do. If your mother never taught you this, don't blame her. Instead of blaming your surroundings, start blaming yourself. If you don't implement them, it will only be because you had this resource at your disposal but chose not to let them change you. I'm assuming everyone watching this video has already subscribed to my channel. As usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.